After more than a decade of being on the air, NBC's The Voice is switching things up a little in its 25th season. For the first time ever, the roster of coaches includes a musical duo, Dan plus Shay, Dan Smyers, and Shane Mooney, who occupy a specially made double chair weighing around 900 pounds. While they bring double the talent, the pair do not get any extra steals and saves. Learning to act as a single unit took some time. The thing you forget about when you're strategizing like that is that there are cameras on you at all times. There are microphones on you at all times, Mooney recently told NBC Insider. There have been times where we're sitting there, then you think about it. Oh man, their families are literally watching this on screen. How will they fare against returning veterans like John Legend, Reba McEntire, and Chance the Rapper below? We recap the ebbs and flows of Team Dan plus Shay on The Voice. Keep checking back here week after week to learn how the duo's crop of artists is doing. From who they picked in the blind auditions to the battles, knockouts, playoffs, and everything in between. New episodes of The Voice premiere Mondays and Tuesdays on NBC and next day on Peacock. To watch all of Season 24, click here. The 25th season of The Voice will be remembered for many things, not least of which is the dynamic debut of Dan plus Shay as coaches. The Grammy-winning country duo, known for their impeccable harmonies and heartfelt lyrics, brought a fresh perspective to the show. Their journey through the season was marked by moments of genuine connection, musical innovation, and the nurturing of some of the most promising talents the show has seen. Here's how Team Dan plus Shay navigated the ups and downs of Season 25, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of viewers and contestants alike. From the very start, Dan plus Shay made it clear they were not just looking for voices, they were looking for stories, personalities, and individuals with whom they could forge a real musical connection. Their approach to the blind auditions was both strategic and heartfelt, often sharing personal anecdotes of their early struggles and triumphs to resonate with the contestants. This genuine approach paid off, as they managed to attract a diverse array of talents, from country soul singers and pop virtuosos to indie artists and rock powerhouses. Each member chosen for Team Dan plus Shay had a unique spark, promising a season filled with variety and depth. The battle rounds were where Dan plus Shay's strengths as a coaching duo truly shone. Their ability to blend voices and create harmony arrangements gave their team a distinct edge. They approached each pairing with careful consideration, matching voices that could elevate each other, creating battles that were more duets than competitions. It was in these rounds that Dan plus Shay emphasized the importance of emotional delivery and connection to the song, guiding their artists to performances that were not only technically proficient, but also deeply moving. As the competition progressed to the knockouts, Team Dan plus Shay faced the challenging task of honing their team's talents further. Here, their focus shifted towards song choice and arrangement, pushing their artists to explore new genres and reinterpret songs in ways that highlighted their unique artistic identities. Dan plus Shay were hands-on coaches, often seen working late into the night with their team members, fine-tuning every detail of the performance. Their dedication paid off, as the knockout rounds showcased some of the season's most memorable performances, securing Team Dan plus Shay's place as serious contenders. The live shows were a testament to the growth and resilience of Team Dan plus Shay. Each week, their artists took the stage with newfound confidence, delivering performances that resonated with audiences nationwide. Dan plus Shay's song choices were impeccable, often steering their team members towards tracks that allowed them to share their stories and connect with viewers on a personal level. One of the standout moments of the live shows was a group performance led by Dan plus Shay, featuring their team in a medley of the duo's biggest hits. This performance not only showcased the individual talents of their team members, but also highlighted the close bond they had formed over the course of the season. It was clear that Dan plus Shay had not only mentored their team in the art of music, but had also built a family. Heading into the finale, the anticipation surrounding Team Dan plus Shay was palpable. With two artists in the running, The duo was hopeful for a win, but emphasized that the journey and growth of their team members were the true victories. The final performances were a showcase of everything Team Dan plus Shay stood for: authenticity, emotional depth, and musical excellence. Though the competition was fierce, with incredible talent across all teams, Team Dan plus Shay's finalists delivered performances that were both powerful and poignant. Regardless of the final outcome, it was evident that Dan plus Shay had made a lasting impact on their team members, imparting lessons and memories that would carry on far beyond the season's end. As season 25 of The Voice concluded, the legacy of Team Dan plus Shay was one of heart, harmony, and the pursuit of musical authenticity. They had transformed a group of talented individuals into a cohesive team, bound by shared experiences and a deep love for music. Their approach to coaching was a reflection of their own journey as artists, rooted in partnership, perseverance, and the belief that at the heart of great music is genuine emotion and connection. For viewers and contestants alike, Team Dan plus Shay represented more than just a path to success on a reality TV show. They exemplified the power of collaboration, the importance of artistic integrity, and the endless possibilities that arise when we dare to dream together. As Dan plus Shay bid farewell to their first season on The Voice, they left behind not just a legacy of musical achievements, but a blueprint for future coaches and artists. That to make a lasting impact, one must lead with heart, nurture with patience, and always stay true to oneself.